Times are crazy to say the least right now, but a few things that are so important to realize in this very moment is that so many people are on your side whether you believe it or not. Your feelings are valid and you can feel multiple things during this time. If you want to feel both sad and happy, you have permission to do so and no one can tell you otherwise. And finally, probably the most important ones, you matter and you are enough. I don't want you to think because this pandemic is occurring, no one cares. I see you and I see your potential, and trust me, the world needs you here. It is now time to recognize the impact you can make and how important you truly are. I can tell you all these things, but they may mean nothing coming from me. The fact of the matter is, they need to come from you.
Now more than ever, when we're at home and alone with our thoughts which may steer toward negative, it is best to focus on ourselves, both physically and emotionally. Remember, it's okay to put yourself first, because if you don't, no one else will. So this semester, we're putting you first. Let's make the last few months of this unusual year worth it by putting the focus back on you, your mental health, and your well-being, because you are so worth it.
Someone hasn't told you enough. It truly is okay to be there for yourself, take care of yourself, love yourself, be kind to yourself, be 100% yourself. You are with you 24/7, so it is totally okay to put yourself first. You are the only you, so it is time to take care of yourself and love you in your entirety. You are enough, and it all starts with you. Even if you have a mental illness or not, everyone has mental health, and it has been altered in some way during this time. You have probably been stressed, overwhelmed, nervous, and so much more.
During these unprecedented times, we've all shared pain. That much is true. It's important to remain hopeful and to remember that you are not alone. There will always be support out there just waiting to uplift you and guide you whenever you need it. Even though it may not feel like it all the time, you are so powerful, and you possess the strength and the capability needed to get through anything in life. And that same strength and power that you hold can be used to help shift the negative light that is currently on mental health and mental illness, all by putting your own journey in a positive light. Especially in times like this, it's important to be there for one another and to come together. But in order to be there for others, we first need to be there for ourselves. We can do this through self-care, self-love, wellness. These are all things that are important to helping end the stigma surrounding mental health. So let's address it today, and let's start with you. You are worthy, you are valid, you are loved, and you deserve everything that this world has to offer. You have the ability to help change the way that mental health is looked at. So join the fight with us.
At one point or another, I'm sure we've all struggled with truly loving ourselves. But the reality is that you are the person that you were made to be, and you should love yourself, flaws and all. Loving and taking care of yourself is not selfish. In order to take care of others, you have to be able to take care of yourself first, and it's not vain to want to do that. There are so many advantages to self-love, such as making healthier choices, being comfortable with bad days. It prevents you from seeking approval from others, and it allows you to openly communicate with people you care about. It gives you room to heal, and it makes it easier to say no when you really need to. It helps you achieve the best emotional relationships with other people, and it grants you the gift of forgiveness, and finally allows you to take charge of your life.
Self is often neglected because people don't understand how important it really is. We get so busy with life that we forget that our body, mind, and soul are in constant need of upkeep and attention. Because if we forget about our own needs, we stop existing. The importance oneself carries is greater than anything in the world that could be going on. Until you love yourself, you can't want what is best for you, you can't listen to yourself, and you can't understand yourself. Through listening and understanding, we ultimately end the stigma. Until you do it for yourself, you can't do it for others.
Now is the time to be understanding, so be understanding to yourself and give yourself the attention and love you deserve. And remember, it all starts with you.
If you are anything like me and struggled during this time, thought you had to be happy all the time, doubted your accomplishments, struggled recognizing your worth, have been in a toxic relationship, or are currently in one and don't know what to do, if you have turned on yourself by saying your feelings aren't a big deal, struggled to put yourself first, or just wanted to reach your full potential, then I suggest you attend our meetings every other Tuesday at 6 p.m. Dates are going to be posted very soon.
We're going to have several different events this semester, with one being a mindfulness event to determine your triggers and understand more of what you're feeling at this time. Another event is the Saying No event, where we'll talk about the importance of saying no and saying it effectively. A Debunking Toxic Beliefs seminar in order to teach the importance of being open, that me time is needed, that living in the present is okay, that it's okay to be different, and that things that people say about you often show a lot more about them than it does about you. We will also be having an event about learning how to take a break, the signs when it's time to take a mental health day, and talk about emotional burnout. Those are just 3 of the 8 events we're going to have this semester, but you won't want to miss any of them.
Not only are we having events and meetings centered around you, we are having a limited series about you as well, titled Here For You. This series will be an attempt to relieve some stress you might experience over our online journey this semester, and we will be featuring counseling. We will have episodes for helping you navigate through Blackboard, starting the online year strong, using the resources available to you, finding motivation, and learning how to self-regulate, like knowing when you need to take a break.
And finally, so that we can normalize the discussion of mental health and help end the stigma, we are very excited to announce that we will be having a whole week of activities leading up to Mental Health Day. Please join us for the first ever Active Minds UTSA Mental Health Conference. Kicking off on October 3rd, we'll be talking about why mental health is so important, and ending on October 10th, we will have students share their own personal journey with mental health. This is an event that you don't want to miss. Schedules will be sent out as soon as confirmation from our guest speakers are finalized.
While things may be uncertain around us, there are a few things we know for sure. You are not alone. You are strong, capable, important, and you can do anything you set your mind to. So always keep fighting, because you are enough and you will always be enough. If you don't believe it now, hopefully by the end of the semester you will.